everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Then there's Moses Moody. Then there's Draymond Green. And it's Santos in at the power forward. And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Curry finds Podziemski. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Curry, good.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Earlier, I spoke with Rick Carlisle. We discussed their matchup against Stephen Curry, and Coach told me we have to be active, we have to be intense, we need to deny him the ball and smother him when he does have it. We have to take away his breathing room. Well, we know what happens when you give Curry room to operate, guys. Guys?
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Curry shot is off. For Indiana, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Green dishes to Curry. Pass to Santos. Shoots the 3, and it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 6.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Here's Nembhard, and he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Here's Podziemski. Nesmith covering. Shot by Podziemski, no good.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Siakam passes to Huff. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Pass to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Here's Podziemski. No good. That would have tied it. Pacers leading by 3. Now Mathurin. Siakam inside. Defended by Moody. Siakam misses. A floater. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And the first one at the line is good. Richard, be honest, did you expect Curry to have this kind of career when he was drafted into the NBA?
I don't think anyone expected Steph to have such a transformative career. He's more than a superstar. He's an icon and an excellent ambassador for the game.
Stephen Curry hits them both. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
Here's Nembhard, still without a basket. Count that one.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Tries the spin move. Back to Podziemski. Over Nesmith. Misses off the left iron. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against Utah.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games. Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Podziemski. Neesmith covering. Now Podziemski. 11 points for him in that last game against the Utah Jazz.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Curry. Neesmith covering. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Chance. Look at some numbers for Pascal Siakam. Averaging 23 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And to have a player who can fill it up like him coming in off the bench, what an asset.
He's crucial to the success of their second unit because he can keep that offense rolling.
Now here's Green. Scoreless thus far. Count it.
Good luck against Green inside. Even when you throw contact at him, he just fights twice as hard.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now, here's Siakam. 7 points in the game. Pass to McConnell. And just miss after miss right now. Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. And it's Green missing. And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for Indiana. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Here's Podziemski. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Top of the key. That one falls. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, on the heels of star Tyrese Halliburton's unfortunate Achilles tear, the Pacers losing starting center Miles Turner in free agency, this is a team that had boasted tremendous depth. And that depth will be tested what amounts to something of a gap year in Indy.
They'll be challenged for certain. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Here's McConnell. Following the basket by Draymond Green. Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
At 6'8", with skill and mobility, Siakam is one of the toughest assignments in the league.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
First free throw is good. RJ, there were questions about the two timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Walker's checked in for Indiana. And one of the many challenges for a small market team like the Pacers, Greg, going up against that luxury tax.
And they've avoided carrying a payroll that would incur the tax. But right when they said they were planning to do just that, the Bucks stunned everyone with the maneuver to secure Pacers center Miles Turner and perhaps let him off the hook.
And the Pacers with possession here after the missed three from Stephen Curry.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Green dishes to Horford. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. And it's out of bounds. Pass touched by Curry. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard for the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play these guys heads up. In third, the Warriors.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Numbers here on Steph Curry. Just an incredible month of basketball. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates is such an asset.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team. Now, here's Siakam. A 20-point game for him in the win against Chicago.
And he made a living at the line as well. Got there over and over and did some damage.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Buries it from three-point range. And now a 4-point Warrior lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Guys, back to you.
Paying tribute. Nice job. Okay, thank you, Allie. The kick out to Walker. They set the pick. Here's Mathurin. Siakam outside. There's the triple. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. On the wing, Green. He's covered by McConnell. Pass to Podziemski. McConnell against Green. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Warriors lead by 3.
Pretty player in there for the board and the score. Horford, he's fighting for his own.
Huff passes to Siakam. Mathurin for 3. Draymond Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Outside Curry. To the inside. It's blocked. And they recover it. The 3 makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Walker is screen on Green. Siakam, right side. Here's Mathurin, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Golden State Warriors, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've done a lot of great work from long range. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc. And as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Hield. Horford is out there with Quinton Post. Then it's DeAnthony Melton and Richard. The free throw drops for Post. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
And so he hits both. Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Shepherd. Jackson kicks to McConnell. Good on the triple. McConnell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Pass to Horford. Walker with some nice D.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Shepherd. Out left to the wing. Here's Furphy. And it's off from 3-point range. Hield outside. Melton with the ball. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Utah Jazz.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
Now McConnell. After the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Bounce pass from McConnell. Outside, Walker. Pass to McConnell. Fires for 3. The rebound by Post. Warriors leading by 7. To the paint. Now here is Horford. 9 points last game. The deep 3 from Hield. And the Warriors miss again. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. McConnell passes to Shepherd. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Shepherd's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Several teams changing it up here. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Indiana, they're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season.
And seeing where Indiana is, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season, unfortunately for the wrong reason.
And we keep waiting for them to turn it around. And waiting, and waiting. And at this point in time, I'm just going to say it's probably not going to happen.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Curry, good.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Indiana moving it around. There's the pick. Neesmith, the pass to Nembhard. Jackson setting the pick here for Nembhard. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Jackson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now here's Hield. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah. In the corner, Horford with it. Hield outside. Shoots. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jackson. Here's McConnell. Here's Siakam, covered by Hield. Here's Neesmith. The shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry pass it to Horford. And the jump by Horford.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
A nice shot by Neesmith. 8 points for Aaron Neesmith.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Curry. Curry always finds a way. This time inside.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Pass to Nembhard. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes. 6 already.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Some changes here for the Pacers. Off's jacked in, and Jarris Walker's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Now here's Hield. Hasn't made one yet. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Here's Neesmith. 14 points from him the last game against Chicago. To the wing right side. Outside, Walker. Siakam for 3. And it's Curry with the rebound. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. In for Indiana. Golden State also making some changes. Richards is checked in, and it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hield. Golden State's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Back to Curry. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
Pass to Siakam. It's Nembhard on the wing, guarded by Curry. The shot Once again off the mark by Indiana. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Indiana's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Mathurin finds Nembhard. Back to Mathurin. Over Richard. And it's Mathurin missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Golden State. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Santos. Here's Podziemski. They double-team Curry. Stolen away. And here is Siakam. Over Richard. Siakam's shot is off. To the paint. Here's Santos. It's deflected. Nesmith, the pass to Nembhard. And they pick up 2.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Now, here's Nesmith. 8 points for him. Mathurin for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Podziemski. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. And he uses the glass on the layup. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Oh, emphatic. And good to see Mathurin getting aggressive and finishing there with some force.
Pass to Curry. Plenty of space. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Moses Moody, he's checked in for Golden State. Inside, here's Nesmith. And Nesmith with the slam.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Let's send it cross-court for the latest on Moses Moody. Allie, what's the word?
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for the Warriors provided some info for us. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Though it'll take some time to fully recover from this injury, the staff has given him the green light to play on it. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Listen, the big thing is now we have more information on what's going on with him. Hopefully, there's no setbacks.
Now here's Curry. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Utah. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Curry's got 31 points.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Mathurin. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago. It's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Moody. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 34.
And even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Siakam. Here's Podziemski. Nesmith covering. Golden State moving it around. Here's Santos. Still without a basket. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Podziemski. Off target from outside.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
It's Curry outside. The shot, no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
And get ready for the Fed half-court shot. Drums, please. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Only have 2 words for you. Elbow, famich. Establish yourself inside, good things will happen. That's right, Ernie.
Moving on in our... Thanks for joining us.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Neesmith on the wing. He's paired with Mathurin. Then there's Andrew Nembhard. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Huff in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pacers' 5.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Indiana trailing here. Now Nembhard. Pass to Huff. It's stolen by Green. Plays it in off the breakaway. Green's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Warriors. And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Back to Siakam. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That 3 off the mark. Warriors leading by 4. Green taking his time here. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Here's Neesmith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Pacers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
No good on that one. And he sinks the second. The Warriors leading. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you, Kevin.
They win by committee. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Pass to Moody. There's a screen. This one for three. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Siakam's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nesmith, a shot's good on the assist by Siakam. Siakam's got 9 assists now tonight. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here's a look at some numbers for Jarace Walker. Here's Green. 6 points for him. Pass to Santos. Here's Podziemski. Down low. And Green gets it to go. Green's got 8 points.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Indiana's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Here's the screen. Nesmith, the pass to Huff. Now Siakam. And the Pacers, another 3.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Pass to Moody. Here's Green, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now Nesmith. Siakam outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 5 on the clock. Here's Mathurin, and the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half. Coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Pass to Santos. Now, here's Moody. To the inside. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Santos.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Siakam. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Oh, great move by Siakam. That is why they call him Spicy P.
Curry on the wing. Fires from the corner, and it's Golden State with another.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit.
And finished off by Siakam.
And give Siakam the hoop and the harm on that one. And since being drafted back in 2016, he's really improved that upper body strip.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the 3. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Throw good, Siakam.
And with Siakam, it's been fun to watch his post-game develop. He's got a host of moves in the paint.
Pass to Santos. Now, here's Moody. Tight defense on him. They kick it out to Green. Misses the 3. Pacers leading by 4. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play. So it'll be Benedict Mathurin shooting. It goes on Moses Moody. The Pacers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
At the line, for Indiana, Mathurin. 1 shot.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
Warriors trail by 7. Podziemski with it. 5 points in the game. Pass to Green. Outside Curry. Nembhard grabs the board.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And Neesmith with the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Podziemski on the wing. Neesmith covering. Pass to Podziemski. To end the run. And the Warriors miss again. Pacers leading by 9. Here's Nembhard. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Green dishes to Curry. Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Nembhard grabs the board. Nembhard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
A nice shot by Huff.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got 38 points.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Hields checked in for Curry. And so here is Indiana. Now Nembhard. Over in the corner, Mathurin. No good with the triple. And so Green will bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 10. Green, the screen. Here's Podziemski. Drops it in from 11 feet. Podziemski's got 7 points. Indiana's gotten the three-pointer to fall to the tune of 50% here in the third quarter. They've made 3 of 6. To Nembhard. Banked in off the glass. He's got 6.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Green. He's got 10. Moody. Good on the three-point shot. Moody's got his first 3 points of the game.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Jackson in the corner. Nembhard for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Hield. Pass to Moody. Now Green. Now Podziemski. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the 3.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Drives to the hoop. And Neesmith with the slam.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Mathurin made that one. It's his 7th of the contest, 7 for 15 from the floor.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Nembhard's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pacers. Hield, the pass to Moody. Inside, here's Podziemski. Makes it off the glass. Podziemski's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Nembhard. He's defended by Podziemski. Here's Huff. And Indiana, another 3.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Hield can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Mathurin for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Down low, here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
With how much Draymond moves on the offensive end, Green gets a lot of dunk opportunities.
Pass to Neesmith. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Siakam is checked in for Indiana. Shepard comes in for Neesmith. Pacers leading by 16. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam outside. We've got 28 seconds left in the third. Left block shot on the way. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Over to the left wing. Left side, Curry. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake. And so it's the Indiana Pacers in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Golden State looking at who they've got. A pair of shooters at the guards, Curry and Hield. Brenton Post is out there with Horford, and Richard hits the three-point bomb.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Hield, the pass to Curry. Three-pointer, knocks down the 3 ball. Curry's got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's Jackson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Out to the right wing. Back to Curry. Pass to Horford. Curry against McConnell. Golden State moving it around. And another three for Golden State.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Now, here's Siakam. Walker in the corner. Pass to McConnell. For the three. Siakam for three. The rebound by Post. Warriors trail by 13. Now Curry. He's covered by McConnell. They double-team Curry. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Off target with his three.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
McConnell finds Jackson. Over in the corner, Shepard. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
When he has enough space, he's more than comfortable letting it fly from outside.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Golden State. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Count it, and the Pacer lead has been cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Stephen Curry.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Shepard, the pass to Siakam. Walker with the screen for Siakam. And it's sent back by Horford.
Still a tremendous player. Al Horford using that experience.
The Pacers making a switch here. Huff's jacked in. The Warriors also with a sub. Green's checked in. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Siakam. Another miss by Siakam. Warriors trail by 13. Green kicks to Curry. Richard guarded by Walker. Pass to Horford. And the layup's good off the glass.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
There's the screen. Siakam against Green. Siakam passes to Huff. And here's McConnell. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by McConnell. And here is Siakam. Pass to Huff. Here's Shepard. Covered by Hield. 3 on the clock. Indiana again missing.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Green kicks to Curry. His three-pointers off the mark. Pacers leading by 11. Outside, Walker to the middle. He's looking for Horford and finds him. McConnell against Hield. Pass to Curry. Now Green. Lets the three fly. It's deflected. And he gets it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Horford. Some changes for Indiana. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. Aaron Nesmith comes in for Shepard. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Pass to Nesmith. Siakam outside. Now Mathurin to end the drought. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, Moody with it. Here's Curry. Golden State moving it around. Curry setting the pick for Green. He takes it in, but Jemski's shot is good.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
I'm sure they wish they made this run sooner, but they've still got time to come away and steal this one. Green against Nembhard. Outside for Curry.
Pass to Podziemski. Offline with his three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Curry against Nembhard. Here's Huff. Lets it go from deep. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Playing inside out. That's a great read by Siakam.
Outside Curry. In the corner. Moody with it. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Siakam. And the basket is good. Siakam's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
Green dishes to Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And looking at that Lakers matchup, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Siakam hits them both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Podziemski. Here's Santos. Now Podziemski. Neesmith covering. Here's Curry with the three. It's rebounded by Indiana. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game, and that will be the third of 5 straight played at home. Nembhard with it. Now, here's Siakam. Defended by Moody. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Green. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 13-point game. Green kicks to Curry. Out to the wing. Here's Moody. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Pass to Mathurin. Launches it. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Now Curry. Here's Santos. Now Green. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
Whatever adjustments were made at half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
Siakam, right side. Launches from deep. That shot no good. Warriors trail by 8. Here's Curry. Stolen by Nembhard. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Mathurin with the ball. Now Green defending. Yeah, that goes in.
The size and quickness of Mathurin is a deadly combination.
Outside Curry. Off target from outside. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. It's 2-on-1. Jumps up, and he gets off the break with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Here's Nembhard. Green rips down the board.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Oh, what a finish!
This man has been in these moments so often. Nothing can take Draymond's focus away.
Siakam, high post. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Now Curry. They double team Curry. Shot clock at 6. Now Green. Siakam with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. It's picked off. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Siakam. So it's Indiana picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
So now, let's send it over to the sideline where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you later.